On the foot of Mount Etna, on the cliffs above the Ionian Sea, sits one of the most picturesque towns in Sicily, Taormina. Get lost with us and see what this place is all about. We're two retirees hooked on travel. Follow us on our journeys around the world. If you're at Catania or Messina, you can be here in just an hour and a half by train or bus. Also, it's just minutes away from the nearby beach towns. The train station is at the bottom by the sea, and you can take a bus or taxi to get up to the center of town. If a bus is your choice, you'll be dropped off in town. Our first morning in Taormina, and we're doing a little morning walk. The main walking street is Corso Umberto, and you'll find most of the shops, and there's quite a few restaurants. When you reach the center of town, next to the clock tower, there's a big open area, and on the edge of the cliff, you're going to see the most beautiful views. Well, now Mount Etna, the clouds are burned off and you can see the snow. Still see a lot of smoke coming out. And here's another square with restaurants. It's nice how it opens up and people can sit around, and a beautiful fountain. The fountain is surrounded by 4 stone seahorses, which has continuous flowing drinking water. We were seeing people filling their water bottles. We're not sure the source of the water. If you know, comment below. Look at the olive oil and wine. Oh, a wine shop. Oh, look at these cameos. The whole necklace is a cameos. Oh my goodness. Exchange rate. They don't give you the best exchange. Gift shops everywhere. Public gardens. Look at that fruit. That's cute. Italian fashion. Not too sure about that. These are the high-end Gucci, Prada. 2,000 euros for a bag. $1,900 for a $1,350 for those boots. 500 and some $700 euros for those tennis shoes. Forget it. All kinds of ceramics. There's some really cute shops, and I like the decor and the way they do their little decks or terraces with plants. There's places to take pictures all over. Every little side street. Look at the bougainvillea. There is amazing panoramic views in every direction. We enjoy spending a lot of time on its outskirts. It's early in the morning. Probably those clouds will burn off and we'll get some better views this evening. But isn't that beautiful? We're catching this view up on the amphitheater. On the right is Taormina, and then it carries on down throughout the valley. But what a view. Gosh, the water is so calm. Not hardly even a ripple. The Ionian Sea. Well, we just kind of walked over on the backside of the amphitheater area, and geez, get an idea how high up you are and how people have built on this hillside. Look at the highway down there. That's a really long beach, and in the summertime you can go down there and spend the day at a beach club. Jeez, so pretty. Oh, down to that beautiful cove. Maybe we should go down there. That's a beach.
Oh yeah.
Geez, when you look around at the backdrop of this town, there's some other little places that people have built up on these high rocks. Well, this is the beauty of coming in the off season. We're up here in this amazing view, and we're having our coffee with a like an empanada, I would call it, but it's a stuffed cheese pastry, and there's nobody here. It's November 18th, so that gives you an idea, and it's like 75 degrees, and there's nobody here. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's so pretty. There's like an island down there, a rock. There's something out on that rock. And there's a helicopter pad, so if you have a helicopter. Pine trees. We're just amazed at the house that's up there on the right-hand corner of that cliff. And there's Mounth Etna. So when this was built, it was designed to hold 5,000 people. And it appears that they have replaced a lot of the seating so that they can still have concerts here. Wow. I mean, to build it here with that view in the backdrop, it's incredible. Give you an idea how big it is. When we come back, we want to take a bus and go up to those little towns up there on the hill, and maybe go explore that church that's on the tip of the cliff right there. That might be very interesting to check that out. You got to have a little bit more time. And if you play tennis, there's a tennis club down there, a nice, beautiful clay court. Should have brought my racket. Wow, it's a great place to spend the morning. Well, everywhere you look, there's stunning views, different angles. You can't go wrong. You need to spend the 10 euros and come in and see this. Okay, we're going to take the cable down to the lower level, and it was 6 euros per person round trip. So they run like 4 cars together. So if you miss the first set of 4, you have to wait for the next ones to come up. It's not a steady lift like most cable cars. Okay, they run every 20 minutes, just so you know. So if you get here and you miss it, you got to wait 20 minutes. Oh, nice big soccer field right there. So you can see how high up we are. That's a nice swimming pool. Looks like the house isn't much yet, but They got the pool in.
I did like.
Oh, look at this house.
They're like mini hotels or whatever.
Really nice house there. Or hotel apartment. People were just building right on the cliff's edge. They're in the clouds up there. Wow. So we're taking the stairs down to the beach. It's not that far down. You're on the beach. People are still swimming. It's November 20th. See that? Wow. I bet this is really nice in the summertime when everything is open. You get a room right there with a balcony right on the water. It's protected too right here because it's really rough out in the sea, but I'm really curious to see how warm the water is because these guys are out there swimming and they're not even a bit cold, it looks like. It's not bad at all. It feels lukewarm. It's lukewarm. Yeah. The water is crystal clear. And then here's another really nice resort right on the water with big patios on the water. Be a nice place to stay, actually. And then you can just take the gondola up in the evening for dinner and walk around in the little shops. I bet driving the coast would be beautiful. Like when you book a place, make sure you know how many stairs it's going to take to pack your luggage up to it. 'Cause there's a lot of stairs here. That's crazy. If you're here in the summertime, you can stay down on the bottom and then just use a cable car to go up to town. Oh, that's a seahorse. It's November, and the streets are quiet. I like it this way, well, because you can enjoy the views at night without fighting a crowd. This is when I like to shop. None of them are. This the right color? No. You definitely need to come out at night for the sunset view of Mounth Etna. We took a side street. Sometimes it's good to just take a side street and get off the beaten path, and you might find a little hidden gem for a restaurant, which we did. And we were the first ones here, and it completely filled up. And it's an excellent dinner. Good service, really good food, nice ambiance, it's quiet. And, you know, it's November 18th, and we're sitting outside, and it's warm. How can you beat this? For more information about Sicily, check out our other videos. And thank you for watching.